Hello, I'm Captain Stanford, Texas Fish Tips, and it's your weekly fishing report. Start down here at the jetties. It's not too bad out here when it's been muddy lately, but it's starting to clear up a little bit. I've been catching quite a bit of sheepshead all up down this bank on the north shore, right down through the north jetty, on shrimp. If you move on up into the feeding docks, they catch a lot of sheepshead, a few bull reds, some flounder, and a couple of nice trout mixed in there on shrimp. Over here on the shrimp channel, on outgoing tide, if you'll get up in some of these little cuts that's down through here, all up and down through here, and shrimp on the bottom has been working the best. Probably about 6 to 7, maybe even 10 foot of water. There's been some nice trout, a few flounder, and a few reds. There's some short reds in there, but there's also some good keepers mixed in there. Most of them's on shrimp on the bottom. Here in the sailboat area, catch some reds in this little bowl right here in this very front right here. Mainly on shrimp, free lined if you can do it, or split shots. A lot of ways you can get away with. There's some black drum mixed in there. Also, on outgoing tide, if you go all the way to the very end down here, there's been some decent reds. We caught some trout down in there and a couple of reds. Over in Estes Flats, these cuts that are cutting through here, any one of these, if you'll get out here and just take your trolling motor and drift down there with a free line of shrimp, a small split shot, or a small light sliding weight, either one, or if you want the bigger trout, use a corky. Berkeley Gulp, a 3-inch Berkeley shrimp has been working the best on like an 1/8 ounce jig head. Working it slow, close to the bottom is where they're at. Not the deepest water, but about anywhere from 4 to 6 to 8 foot of water. Over in Conroe Harbor, some of you do not have a boat, you want to fish from the bank. If you'll go down here in Conroe Harbor and fish off this concrete bulkhead, shrimp on the bottom, there's a lot of perch. There's also some decent trout, some small trout. Berkeley Gulp's been working. Also a silver spoon thrown out there next to the bottom. Just jump, pitch it up, and jerk it a little bit, let it flutter back down, jerk it, let it flutter back down. It's been working pretty good. You folks over that do not have a boat, you just want to fish off the bank over at Conroe Harbor in these deeper holes like Palm Harbor and some of these other subdivisions that has canal homes. If you go in there, fish off the bank, especially Conroe Harbor, you can fish out here on the bottom with shrimp, catch a lot of perch. There's some sand trout, there's some regular spotted sea trout in there, there's some keepers in there, not monsters, but there's a lot of them. Also, there's a few flounder caught in that deeper water along with them. Okay, over on the ICW over by Ingleside, same thing. We're still catching reds, trout, flounder, and some black drum. These guts all down through here. You just have to find them. Some guts are better than others. Also, if you're getting over here to Ingleside by the old naval station, where they're dredging right now, be careful because they've got their pipes out there. They've got their tugboats, everything else out there. Be careful. I'm not sure what it's going to do to the drum run. It's usually going on out there. But be careful in that area. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Stanford.